Hey, this is Sean Huffman. You may know I'm running for state representative for House District 1 here in Texas. You know, I'm driving and I've got the Ten Commandments in the classroom kind of on my mind. Just got a couple quick questions or things that don't make a lot of sense to me. For instance, first, in everything that I hear from people, and this a lot of times is coming from, it doesn't necessarily have to be the right, but maybe folks that seem to be pushing to have the Ten Commandments hung in classrooms, like almost mandatorily. I don't understand what's going to happen whenever kids have questions about the Ten Commandments, because all I keep hearing is that the teachers that are there and the administrations are doing everything they can to push this woke agenda that you're so worried about. So now you want those same teachers, those same administrators to be the ones that are going to tell your kids about the Ten Commandments, about religion whenever they ask, because ultimately that's probably what's going to happen. So they weren't good enough before, so you've got to decide their curriculum, you've got to decide what's going to be hung on their walls, but now you want them to be the teachers of the exact same thing that you said they were against. Doesn't make much sense to me. Also, you know, it seems to me that almost always whenever we impose anything on people, when we impose anything, especially religion, how does that help bring more people into the Christian faith? If anything, it's going to drive them away. You know, the Bible tells you that you should be quiet, mind your own business, and live the life that you should lead as a Christian. That is what will bring more and more people into the fold. So as a believer, I got to think that that is your goal. You know, I've got to think this legislation's goal is not that it is a foundational document, not that it's historic in nature, but really, quit lying. It's ironic, huh? Quit lying about why you want the Ten Commandments to be hung in a classroom. It's because you're trying to promote your religion and make it the dominant religion. Well, you know, there's lots of different types of people in public school. There are people of all different faiths, and it is not right for a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old to be sitting in a class and not really truly understand what's going on, right? They can look up there and everyone says, this is the God that you're supposed to pray to. This is the God that will get you to eternal life. And you may believe that, but it's not fair to these kids. You're telling them that what they believe is wrong. Look, we have to have a separation of church and state. There's nothing that tells you can establish religion, especially in public schools. So let's just be as neutral as possible on all sorts of sides, every way. We shouldn't be promoting social agendas in school. We shouldn't be promoting religion. There should be no indoctrination at any level. Let's teach kids to read, write, science, math. Let's teach them to be good thinkers, right? Teach them how to think, not what to think, and let them grow up to be productive adults in America. Because that's our goal in school, is to have well-rounded kids that are educated, that can make a difference whenever they graduate. And I'm going to tell you, hanging the Ten Commandments on a classroom wall is not going to do that. If anything, it's probably going to have the opposite effect of what you want. So let's just be reasonable, Texas. It's all it takes. Just be reasonable. Make schools as neutral as possible. Let's fund them, let's teach our kids, and let's not have any social agendas being promoted at any level. Net neutral as possible. That's what I look for, and that's what I will do every single day. When I have the opportunity and I'm in office, I will make sure that our kids' priority is learning, not indoctrination. Thanks.